Welcome to day one. Today, it's all about the S in space, and S stands for self-love. SPACE is an acronym that I use in my work to anchor 5 core feminine principles, and self-love is the first, as well as the foundational building block to everything. For me, self-love equates to knowing your value and your worth. When we consider something to be of value, we hold it dear to our hearts. It is valuable to us, and so we take good care of it. It may not have much monetary value, but it certainly contains deep personal sentimental worth. And because it is special to us, we cherish it, and its worth is high in our regard. In other words, we love and take care of people, animals, things, because we see their worth, and we treasure the value that they bring us. So self-love and knowing your worth are really one and the same. Now, when we are able to see ourselves as beings that are precious and valuable, we naturally take good care of ourselves. Just like we would take special care of our pets, loved ones, heirlooms passed down from generations, etc., it is inevitable that we would tend to our needs and desires in the same way. It would become a priority, not a chore, to make sure that our well-being is taken care of. This is different from self-absorption or narcissism because these all have their roots in low self-worth. In fact, there's an overcompensation here that hides or covers up a deep sense of self-loathing. There's a posturing that you can detect in someone who appears but does not truly and deeply have self-love. In the summit interviews specially curated around this theme, you'll hear a variety of perspectives on what it means to truly love oneself. If you've ever felt a calling deep inside of you to step into a larger soul mission, but didn't believe you could, catch Elizabeth Seraphine's sharing of her personal story for inspiration and hope. Then we have Heather Ainsworth, who sets the context by delving deep into the history of human civilization and offers insights into a world without war, where the sacred feminine is revered and honored, and where love of self and love of others is one and the same. Prepare to be surprised and mind-blown by the revelation of lunar cultures and their way of life. Now, why is it so important to come back to a place of genuine love, starting with the self? Anna Clint sheds light on the common wounding that so many women carry, a belief that there's something wrong with me. And she takes us through a practice of holding an expansion that can help bring you back to the sacred altar of your heart. In a similar vein, Ashana and Dana take you through a gentle, non-cathartic approach to meeting the core parts of yourself, which you may have rejected, suppressed, or denied because you saw them as unlovable. Experience what it would be like to breathe love into these wounded parts. We also have Kathy Forrest, who offers a teaching on the preciousness of your body and the amazing value it carries. What distortions may you be holding around your body? Because negative self-image and the judgments women have about their bodies is a huge piece that can stop us from fully loving ourselves, this is one interview you do not want to miss. And in my interview, I share more about living an intentional life and ways to resource yourself so you can take up more space. I provide an overview of the incredible feminine energetics that you as a woman have special access to, and take you through a practice to reconnect with your superpowers. This is going to be a luscious and jam-packed day of juicy, delicious nourishment to feed your soul. This video is merely the appetizer, and I'm excited to have you taste the entrees that are to come. I love a good meal, and I hope you do too. Now, I know that it can be a lot to take in, so I do want to let you know that if you enjoy the rich offerings on this first day of the summit, you can purchase the entire buffet and savor them at your leisure. There's nothing I like better than to slowly take in and digest a sumptuous dish, so I invite you to do the same. For less than the price of a meal at a fancy restaurant, You'll get to own all 34 interviews and rewatch them whenever you like. They're yours to keep and enjoy for life. So take the opportunity to upgrade before the pricing goes up. And did I mention? No calories, only nutrition. Now I'd like to end with dessert, and I've prepared a special poem for the theme of self-love. As you embark on a journey to a deeper discovery of the light inside of you, my hope is that you grow in genuine appreciation for who you are and take up space in your radiant being. This is a poem by Mary Oliver titled The Journey. One day, you finally knew what you had to do and began, though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles. Mend my life, each voice cried, but you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible. It was already late enough and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voice behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only way, the only life that you could save. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to take up space.